Welcome back. It's Scouts Report, and we have more blind bag madness. Now, blind bags are here to stay. What are blind bags? If you don't know, well, they are poly bags, sealed bags with a comic book in it, and you have a choice of many covers landing in your bag. So yes, it is like collecting Pokemon and everything else. You don't know what you're going to get. There are some very rare ones that are slotted in. There's some ratioed ones, and now they've added a different flavor to these blind bags. So, if you remember, we had all of these covers announced for the Ultimate Endgame blind bag initiative. Plenty. This is the artwork to the actual poly bag itself. So, if you see that in the shop, you know what it is. And they went through many covers here, which was released last week. Some better than others, some absolute cracking ones, some pretty ones. There's absolutely loads of them. So, what has Marvel done differently to the others? Well, it's decided to make them ultra rare, and they're now putting in these actual real world sketches by various artists, and that's what we're going to find out about today. So like the video, hit subscribe if you can, and look away if you don't want to see what's coming. So Ultimate Endgame True Believer blind bags give fans a chance to obtain one-of-a-kind hand-drawn original artist sketch variant covers. Whew, that is a mouthful. On December the 31st, Ultimate Endgame #1 arrives at comic shops in True Believer blind bags, Marvel Comics' first ever blind bag program. So, Battle Beast kicked this off very successfully. They did some very cool stuff with their blind bags. DC has followed suit with Batman #1, which has now sold over 500,000 copies, largely probably down to the blind bags, but also because it is a really good book. I want to throw that in there as well. So Marvel wants some of that. Marvel wants some of that bling bling money too. And you know what? If you like blind bags and it's part of the fun, great. I'm indifferent to it. I think it's a bit of fun. I'm not going to collect them, but I think it's what to expect nowadays, right? The comic industry is suffering. They're not selling enough comics, so they're using everything they can in their toolbox to try and up those sales, to try and keep things afloat. And that's fine by me. But just a suggestion, guys, instead of blind bags and variants and foil covers and all these other gimmicks, holographic covers, lenticular, how about putting good creative teams on good books and telling good stories? I think that in itself will solve all the problem. Then when some of these things come around like blind bags, they are just a bit of fun, okay? They're not a gimmick anymore. They're an addition to the fun that we're having. Now let's get into this one. So Ultimate Endgame is the huge finale to the Ultimate Universe from Marvel. Although I don't think it is the end. We know it's not the end game. No. They are not going to put this line to bed. If they did, it wouldn't be for long before they brought it back. So this is the first ending, I guess. Let's see what it says. It says, all paths lead to Endgame. Now, the moment that's been building since the beginning of the new Ultimate Universe arrives this December in Ultimate Endgame, a 5-issue event series by writer Deniz Camp and artist Terry Dodson and Jonas Scharf to celebrate the highly anticipated launch and the final chapter of the Ultimate Universe as we know it. And there's the wording, as we know it. The debut issue of Ultimate Endgame will introduce True Believers blind bags. Now, I've just shown you a few of those earlier. We'll have a little peek at the rest if we like, because I mean, there's quite a few. There's quite a few, actually. I mean, here's just 7 of them, actually. I think there's a lot more coming. So Chip Zdarsky's even got in on the game as well. He's done one too. We got old Panacean there. A very 90s looking one, Peach Momoko, and the rest. But like I say, there are more. That's another news article. There are more. We've got Mark Brooks, Derek Chu, Cafu, Sanford Green, Alexander Lorenzo, Peach Momoko, Dan Panacean, Ryan Stegman, Scotty Young, Chip Zdarsky, and now we have these. So let's look at them in a second. Announced last month, the True Believers blind bags will allow fans to purchase the issue in a special sealed foil bag that contains one of the issue's many covers, including variant covers only available in the True Believers blind bags. In addition, Marvel Comics is excited to reveal today that there's a chance of the blind bags containing official one-of-a-kind original artist sketch variant covers by various surprise artists. These original sketches will come signed by the artist and spotlight some of the Ultimate Universe's most popular characters. The artists contributing sketches include acclaimed superstars like Leinil Francis, which is really good, Peach Momoko, Mark Bagley, Ron Lim, Pepe Larraz, and many more. Fans can peek at a small selection of them now, which we're going to have a look. So the Ultimate Universe has ignited the industry with its bold storytelling. Well, it's ignited something, okay? It definitely has. And these new true believers blind bags up the excitement for its grand finale, creating a can't-miss opportunity for collectors and providing a new way for local comic shops to engage with their customers. So here we have it. We have the Mark Bagley, which looks really nice. Actually, I like Mark Bagley. I miss his Ultimate Spider-Man with Bendis when the Ultimates line was really good. There we go. So Ultimate Endgame #1 original artist sketch. There we go. So written, let's see what the solicits say. So written by Ultimates 2024 scribe Deniz Camp and drawn by superstar artists Jonas Scharf and Terry Dodson. Excuse me. Ultimate Endgame delivers the ultimate payoff to the epic narrative that Jonathan Hickman began over 2 years ago in Ultimate Invasion. Now, that was good because Jonathan Hickman wrote it. Now, the maker, creator of the Ultimate Universe, finally returns and confronts the heroes who have brought hope and freedom to a world he once held in his tight grip. The fate of this world and its future storytelling will be decided in a show-stopping multi-front conflict with the Maker and his powerful allies. 2,000 years have passed in the Ultimate Universe, 2 years in our time. But inside the city, the Maker has had thousands of years to prepare for his return. With the barrier around the city finally gone, heroes all across the Ultimate Universe must mobilize to defeat the Maker before it's game over for everyone. Meanwhile, the rest of the world wages World War III. So there we have it. Let's have a look at the rest of these covers. So this one is by Pepe Larraz. That looks really, really nice. Of course, they're all going to be different, I guess. They haven't given any numbers of how many sketches per artist will be in there or the list of how many artists there will be. But if you're lucky enough to have one of these, then it's definitely going to look good in your collection or going to make you a lot of money on eBay. Either way. So here's Ron Lim doing Ultimate Thor, I think. Yeah, maybe. And here we have one of the X-Men by Peach Momoko. And we have Leinil Francis doing, I think, the Wasp. Yes, okay. Back to Mark Bagley. So there we go. There we go. So again, these blind bags are really opening up new opportunities for the companies to do something different. I guess this is the next evolution. These are going to be highly, highly sought after by collectors. And I wish you luck next time you pop open your True Believer blind bag. But that's the news. That's the news. Now, the final note is this. I'm going to talk about this. So there is another video I've just made about some other reveals and how the 616 and the Ultimate Universe might be colliding in some way. So if you're interested in that, pop over to the channel and watch that when it pops. Until then, like the video if you can, hit subscribe if you can. I really appreciate it. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you going to buy the blind bags? Do you like them? Or is it too much? Let me know.